Every day I'm rustling, Russell Crowe, Brandon Lee. Every day I'm shuffling, rustling paper, making paperback writer, doing a book. How you doing, Sagittarius? We're going to do your load of channel messages and then look into your tarot. Some of you are every day you're rustling, Russell Paper, Russell Crowe, Brandon, and then Lee. Some of you are looking to make a brand out of something. Some of you could be selling stuff and you do loads of paperwork all of the time and it's a certain brand that you might be making. It could be a lot be to do with around YouTube. People that sell t-shirts, branding, all that kind of stuff. This is my brand and this is what I sell. It doesn't have to be on YouTube. You've got Sal, Eat, Read, Love here. So you've got definitely tarot card readers. And this is what I do for a living. And I'm making a brand out of it and I'm putting my stamp on it, stamp of approval. Some of you might be looking for tax, or your partner could be dealing with a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian. And you're looking to put a stamp on it, which means that I need to pay my income tax or something like that. No income tax, no VAT. So the name Dave. Anybody beginning with D? Danielle, but DBD. Some of you are waiting for something to be delivered and it's a stamp, like you're trying to, unless you're a window licker, I don't know, but like, so I'm definitely hearing though that for a lot of you, you're kind of like, every day I'm shuffling and I'm trying to make a business out of YouTube, or I'm trying to do something around shuffling cards, or I'm making cards. Okay, some of you are physically actually, and if not, it could be your mother or someone like that actually makes their own Christmas cards, and it's all full of glitter and glamour. Y'all definitely got Sal up in here selling the boxes, but like I'm definitely picking up like it's got glitter on it. It's a glitter box, glamour box, glitter box, glamour box, or it's a card, and then you kind of like let's put glitter all over there and make our own Christmas cards and send them to all of the neighbours. Some of you could be neighbours, everybody from Australia. So some of you are making all these kind of like glitter, glamour type sort of thing, but I'm definitely keep hearing Stephen King. So when I'm channeling, well, when I'm reading cards, it still doesn't matter. Obviously look for the numerology. So what we're doing, Sagittarius, so you're looking for 5. So you look in at also Taurus and Sagittarius. Okay. So because I'm picking up big Aries in your energy, and I nearly said Aries, so you might be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, but I deal in numbers, basically. That's how I see, that's how I channel, that's how I read. Eat, Read, Love is also in here, so Sal, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, but Sagittarius, yeah, don't forget that you can also watch it as 5, okay? 5s, sorry. Sorry, I'm so distracted at the minute. Something is distracting you. Like, some of you, like, you get it distracted easily. Like, I'm always feeling distracted. Something is always on my mind. And it's always on my mind, constantly, all the time, so on and so forth. Okay. Sorry, because I'm kind of starting to see a few numbers in. I'm sort of like backtracking for some reason. Backpacking. Some of you are looking to backpack, like, backpack. Pack lunchbox, something to around Virgo. You've got Virgo. Sorry if I call these out, it's just because it relates to my psychic head. But something to do with backpacking. So packing. Some of you are going away, or you're just getting back, but it's stacking boxes. Some of you are raving and you do music like I do, or John Raven. So John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, you can ring my bell. But you're sort of like packing, stacking, or like you do music like I do for Angel Radio as a music artist as well. So like rapping paper. This kind of, you could have Aquarius or Leo in your chart. If you've just found, and then Charlotte's Web, Billy, the name Bill, Webb, Charlotte, charlatans. Anyway, so some of you are seeing 2 people, or someone is here. I'm just saying that for a start. Okay, so if you just found the channel, all right, it's really important in order for you to kind of like catch up how I read in numbers and channel and stuff like that. So videos are all provided for you guys free below to catch up on how I do all of this kind of stuff, right? And it will make sense when you start following numerology and not actually star signs, okay? Because it'll give you a different way of looking at it. So what it's done is it's come from the 8, which is Aquarius Leo. So when I do readings, if I do Aquarius, it will mean Leo, and if I do Leo, it will also be Aquarius, because they're both 8s. Okay, so when you call out a card, you're calling out the number. That's how I do loads of shit, really. So like it's every day I'm rustling paper, Russell Crowe, Brandon Lee, paperback writer, writing books, journaling, that kind of stuff, jotting a lot of stuff down, like going through a lot of paperwork, all this sort of like paperback writer. I'm constantly at my job going through paperwork. The name Robin Realms, tarot card readers. Paperwork, more paperwork. Just fuck, there's loads of paperwork. I mean, what are you, a police officer? So I'm hearing officer and a gentleman someone. So the name Richard or Gia, Richard, Rachel, Rashard, Evans, also Barry. Names. Sorry, as a medium, I also get names. Because I'm picking up new people here for some reason. Some new people. But yeah, so like Barry, Rashard, Evans, KFC. So someone who around a fighting, someone that fights for a living or something like that. Okay, KFC. UFC, sorry, that's fucking food. UFC. Some of you might be fighting with food like me, like having a food addiction, and you might be fighting with food and thinking, listen, fuck off. I don't want you. And you're like, listen, bruv, eat me. And you're like, no, bruv, I don't want to eat you. And you're like, listen, I need you to eat me now. I need you inside me now. Somebody's knocking at your door. Someone's ringing your bell. Ringing your bell. Yeah, so something to do with... so yeah, sorry, if you don't know JDS Tarot, go over to... I was just over there, actually. I was just over on JDS's Tarot, just speaking to him, because he was live, and it's the first time I've ever caught him live, so I thought I'll shove him a couple of quid, and they are JDS. Are you alright, bruv? But like, yeah, so Alika, I'm hearing Alika, Alison, also Alison, Alika, Ali, Cat, Leo. You've got big energies of Leo, Aquarius 8s in here. Every day I'm rustling paperwork, books, in the books, bookworms. Some of you have released a book or something like that, or you're writing one. But for some of you, whatever it is that you do around a job, it constantly requires you in order to put pen to paper, and basically, and you got like loads of paperwork to catch up on and all of this kind of stuff. For a lot of you, though, I am picking up something to do with around having a lie, Elijah, but like I am having to lie my way through it. Some of you are just lying down. You need to get your ass up and get moving, and that's what I'm. It's honest. Get your ass up and get moving, because some of you are just laying about doing fuck all. So get moving, whoever that is. For like, if you're like, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm just like, oh, no, get moving. You ain't gonna like build up any kind of career and stuff like that if you're having time off all the time. Okay, so like get moving. So some of you might actually be moving, and you're like, oh fuck, should I move or should I actually stay here? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I move? Should I not? Should I? Is it Pisces? Me? But like, is it a Pisces? Like, should I move? Should I stay? Should I go? What should I fucking do? Like, it's not difficult for me because I love my job, but it's very difficult for me, like, to get motivated when I have an eating disorder. So I got a lot of shit to sort out next year, bruv, and it's mainly around my weight. But me, I'm fucking constantly brimming with energy in the morning. Best time to ever catch me is morning, afternoon. Night time, bruv, I'm fucked. Like, night time, I'm like, right, I'm fucking well spent, bruv. Do you guys get like that? Like, during, like, for me, in my job, my energy levels are like, boom, skyrocketed off the roof. But that might be because I have ADHD or the fact that I'm just a Gemini moon. But like, Gemini moons are pretty much classed as borderline fucking, I don't know, I'm hearing borderline schizophrenia or paranoia, or, no, not paranoia. I'm picking up borderline depression or something. Some of you could have mental illnesses, which is, or witches, you might like all the witchcraft shit. But like, witches of Eastwick, I'm hearing Eastwick, Wicca, a Wiccan, someone that does Wiccan. Oh, from Witten, Mandy, Witten, or from Whittlesea, whistleblower. I'm hearing whistleblower tarot. I don't know. I think there's someone that's in the chat, whistle, because I'm hearing whistle every day. I'm whistling. Hi ho, I'm a 7 and I have 7 children and 15 husbands. So some of you could be a 7, like myself, life path. Okay, so it's very important, if you don't know how I read, is to add the 2 life paths to find the karmic number. That's where you will find the answers to your karma. Is the major arcana of the experience. I've gone through it loads of times with people. Okay, but yeah, like I ho. Somebody's throwing their dobber around. Like, every day I'm like dobbing something. Dobby. The ring. 7 days? 7. Is it a Cancer and a life path 7? But every day I'm Colin. The name Colin Day. Sagittarius. Yeah, so you can, like I said, you can watch this as a Taurus. Like Taurus. So if you're watching it, because if it don't relate to you, it does to me, because I know someone that's called Colin Day and they're a Taurus. Okay, so yeah, I'm hearing like a lot to do with like rustling around, like Russell hustling, like some of you, like it's a bit like Dave Boy and Rodders, right? That they're like ducking and diving, saying like, I'm doing a little bit of this and then I do a little bit of that, and you're like, you're right, Sam, what do you do for a living? It's like, oh fuck, bruv, I'm a painter, man. I'm a fucking scat man. I'm like Chapman, the name Chapman, Robin, Robert. But like, yeah, I do a bit of this, I do a bit of that. It's like, well, is there anything that you specifically do? It's like, nah, bruv, I can do everything. Like, I can do that if you want. Do you want me to do that? Yeah, I can, bruv. You want to give me a job? I'll do it. You're like, brilliant, bruv. Yeah, go on then, crack on. So some of you, basically, what you may do or your partner may do is a bit of everything. Like, they do a bit of this, they do a bit of that, they do a bit of like prodigy work. So like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So like myself, like people, I know people that are Sagittarius Taurus placements or 5, and I do music, and I do Angel Radio as a music producer. So that's on another channel and also on a playlist on this one. But yeah, music production, all that kind of stuff, mixing, mastering, technician. Technician. Okay, so I'm hearing techno notice. Some of you into like techno music, and then someone's a technician of electrician, picking up electrician. Also, okay, there's a name there somewhere. Scale. So Libra. So you're dealing with a life path 2 or a 2 somewhere that adds up. It's very important if you don't know the numbers that add up. Okay, Adam and Eve, Gemini, in the reading, which would mean / Capricorn. I'm really going to confuse new people. They'll be like, the fuck? You got to be advanced in it, bruv, I'm telling you. Okay, to catch up, because if not, you'll just sit as a generic cup and fish and get very bored and just be used to it as a completely different way. Okay, so this is my calling. That's what happens. Call Michael. Call Michael. Someone's calling Michael all the time. Call Michael, just don't call me Al. So you're like, Steve and Al, Ray L company, driver, taxi. Someone does taxi driving and all of that kind of stuff, driving a car. I can drive you in my car. Bum, bum, bum. Car. Alan Carr. Alan Carr? So Alan Carr. Alan Carr. A la carte. Okay, so the name Carter, also anybody that's called Carter, Stephanie or Carter. But a la carte, some of you do like posh restaurant food kind of thing, and you do like a la carte. So, oh, hello, Pippin. Come in, madam. Hey, what would you like? It's just like some of that sausage. Some of you are slapping your meat all over the place. Like every day I'm slapping my meat. Somebody is coming from another reading where it's like animal noises. Like in bed or something, they do like, and they laugh and they cough, spit and fart all at the same time. So unless you physically like live on an animal farm and stuff like this, but I can hear a lot of like animalistic type sort of noises of like God, you made me moo. You made me moo. So someone makes weird noises when they're, well, you make it, well, that would be me and my angel radio. Oh, that's probably, so you can have a mother or someone that also has like Sagittarius in their chart somewhere and they can hear that. So someone likes to be heard, like knocking one out or something as well. And then also someone can hear all of these noises. Now, these noises can also be like in my life. John Lennon is here also. John is also here. But John Lennon, we channeled him a little while ago. John Lennon has been here for a little while since his anniversary, bless him. Some of you are going to someone's anniversary. I'm hearing like it's my Ruby anniversary. So the name Reuben. But like it's our ruby anniversary or silver. Silver. So silver's all up in here. That's silver giving the animal noises. You're right, Silver. You're getting on, bruv. But like, it's good to see you floating about. I'm just reading your email, bruv. Don't worry about it. So yeah. So like, someone's got a silver anniversary or a ruby anniversary, or these are people that you know. Reuben, also Reuben or Ruby. Ruby anniversary, silver anniversary. So it's the anniversary of either someone's death or a marriage, okay? Can't tell you which one, but it's some kind of anniversary, okay? Where else will we go in there? Because there was another message before that one. Verses. Something about a verse. I'm looking for a verse. Some of you are a hearse. Some of you do things around cars. Okay, a hearse is also a funeral. So something around a hearse. But I'm also picking up interested in cars, okay? Because I'm picking up like Jimmy Car, Life Path 7, which is a car, Cancerian. Some of you are interested in cars, like physical cars, okay? Because I'm hearing like a hearse, but like, and then I thought, oh, no, cars. They got me to look at a message for car, but then they said hearse. So there might be a funeral that might be coming up for a lot of you where someone could have died. I'm not saying anybody. Also picking up the name D, Diane, David also. But like, yeah, like a hearse or something that's coming up where it would require a funeral. Okay. 4 weddings and a funeral. So it's around Aries. Aries or Scorpio people that you may know of. Okay, it would be around them, is what they're saying. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Okay. But it would be around a Aries, which would also be Scorpio. Okay. So that's what I'm picking up. So, like, this is like a soul group message from someone that maybe, like, what they're saying is that it might not be involving you, but it might be someone that you know of, okay? And there might be where it's involving like a hearse and then rehearsing a speech. They're saying also, I'm going to have to rehearse a speech, unless it's the Queen? Really? What is the Queen? I don't know. I'm hearing Queen speech. So someone might be making a speech, or like you're having to rehearse something to say. Okay, I'm having to like write it down, rehearse what I'm going to say, and then say it. Okay, so it might be like a funeral is really what they're saying, because they're definitely not really saying a wedding, unless you are getting married. Because okay, someone might be renewing their vows, like their vows. I'm hearing Valerie, like renewing my vows. I keep hearing valves as well, like car pistons and valves. Okay, so like. I mean, I know nothing about cars, but like valves, like tappets and stuff like that, and like tinkering around with cars. But they're also saying valves as well, like renewing our valves. So you got valves, and then you got vowels. Okay, Sal, Sally, Sally Ann, Steve, Stavros. I mean Stavros. Someone's Italian or sausage. Italian. I make you Italian a sausage. Slap your pay. Someone likes to slap someone's meat. I don't know what that is, but they're like, bruv, every day I'm slapping. So someone's slapping their sausage. Well, it's not the women. Right, I like to slap me sausage. Yeah, but your beginning message when I first started off, like, okay, Sagittarius, nanu, let's just kick in. Whoever, what's his name? Robin Williams. So Robin Williams is probably here, flubber. But like, nanu, come in, Mork and Mindy. Mindy, the name Mork. Oh, I very much doubt any motherfuckers out there called Mork, bruv. If your name out there is called Mork, Jesus Christ, please let me know. Hawk. I keep hearing Hawk. Or Hawkeye. Hawkeye? Hawkeye! Fuckeye! Someone's like Chinese. But like, Hawkeye. Someone's got one eye again. This one eye is on their willy. I've got one eye on you and one eye on my willy. Or I've got one eye on you and I've got one eye on them. Someone's a fucking player. Someone's like, well, I'm playing with your eye. Really? Someone is playing with their third eye. Yeah, not this one. Playing with my third eye, bruv. Someone's like, I don't know, unless you're fingering your bullet hole. I don't know, but like, did you not know that I've got a potty mouth? Did you not know? Oh, get used to it. But like, well, you might as well get used to this, because I'm saying, oh man, I'm getting used to this. God, wee bunny lad. God, get all up in there, ain't that? So you got a Scottish person here, like, oh, get all up in there, ain't that? So, yeah, you're getting all up and around the ring there. Somebody, what was it picking up? Yeah. So you're dealing with an eye, basically. So, like, I've got an eye in the sky and I've got an eye on you. Some of you think that you've been watched by a camera. Or Cameron. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Liam, Michelle, Cameron, camera 1, camera 2. You're either paying off a camera or buying a camera. Some of you are going for a scan or a retina scan or something like that in a scam. Some of you are scamming people. Good for you. Go away. But like scamming. Scam. Spam. Someone's Jewish. But I like spam. Spam, egg and chips. Some of you are pretty much like me. Come from a council estate, bruv. Spam egg and chips. Bruv, y'all cannot beat spam egg and chips. I was raised on that shit. Look at me. Look at my physique. Like, do I look good? Of course I fucking do, bruv. I was raised on spam egg and chips. No, I don't know if any of you have, like, unless someone's got a couple of eggs. I don't know. Well, like, a couple of eggs. A dozen. Anyway, Hawkeye. Some do it. Jai. The name Jai, Gianna, Jason. Jai. Punjai. What on earth is that? Punjai. Banzai Daniel's son. Something to do with Daniel. The name Dan. Danielle. Dan. Rapunzel. Someone's got long hair like Rapunzel. I'll just throw my hair down there. But like, when you climb up this tower, some of you are like, you got the tower. Oh fuck knows. Repulsive, like, ooh, fuck that stinks. Something to do with like I don't know, like something that's pungent, like it smells, like very pungent. It's very strong. So you got a very strong connection, but something that smells that's very strong. Okay, it's like, oh, it's pungent. Like, oh, smell. Oh, fuck, what is that smell? Like, it's really strong. A really strong smell. I'm going to do a really strong spell. Someone's probably doing witchcraft up in here. I don't know. This is where all the schizophrenic... See, this is why I don't mention witchcraft. Because people normally that watch tarot have fucking shitloads of PTSD and traumatised by experiences, and they hear things like witchcraft, and you can't say that to someone that has fucking PTSD. So, I don't know, I keep hearing like it's a very strong one. It's a very strong one. Lift it with your strong hand, child. You're dealing with a phallic situation of the Ace of Wands here. You're going to have to grab that with both hands. An opportunity. And if it is and it's there and it's for the taking, I'm taking it. Someone likes to take it. Like, go on, take it. Go on, get all up and around it. Anyway, spit on it. Anyway, someone's lubed all up anyway. I don't know what that is. Lubricant. Let's lube them up. Lube them up. Luna. The lunar, is it lunar eclipse or something? I don't know, but I keep hearing Luna. Donna, also Luna. Lunatic is on the grass. So, Lunatic is on the grass. So, Pink Floyd, Comfortably Mum. I'm comfortably numb because the lunatic is on the grass. Someone's smoking copious amounts of ganja. Just putting that one out there. I feel like a lunatic. Well, I feel like a pair of curtains. Pull yourself together. Anyway, so let's go. So Sagittarius, or 5, or Taurus. But Sagittarius, for you guys that are just kind of like generically stuck on a sign. Let's see. Jennifer, Julian, John. Sagittarius, what they got coming up. Just make sure we're recording. Jeremy, red means recording. Artist, something to do around music. Red means recording. Any of you followed Red means recording? Jeremy, do you like Jeremy? Any of you music artists out there like me that do Ableton and mixing and mastering? Any of you heard of Jeremy? Red means recording. If you like music and stuff, just look him up. He's very good. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Sunshine. This came up. The actual name of this came up, I think, because I'm hearing that somebody that is called Sunshine. Okay, you right there, Sunshine? So someone feels, and I'm feeling good, feeling the sunshine. I'm feeling the heat. Like someone's like, bruv, yo, ladies are dripping like a fuck fridge, is what I'm picking up. Like I seem to be like feeling the heat. Like, oh my god, his energy is just so magnetic. I feel him all over me, all up my chakras and ritas and auras. Like it's all over my body. I can just feel it. I feel warm and fresh. Warm and fresh? Is it a spray or something? Warm and fresh. Warm and fresh. Let's see. Sagittarius. I feel all loved and wanted. Oh, Jesus. You are and all. Unless it physically is Jesus. But like, yeah, someone could be really religious. That came up in another one. losing my religion, trying to keep an eye on you. Mum's the word. Your mum. It's probably your mum always keeping an eye on you all of the fucking time. Because I'm hearing eye of the pussy, it's the thrill of the fight. Someone's always got their eye. Mum's the word. So if you don't know what that is in Britain, mum's the word. We'll just keep that between me and you, right? Because I've got an eye on your tiger, and like, mum's the word, right? Yeah, so that came up for another reading. I think I actually called it that. Sorry, but it does my head in, because when this light always shines, it looks like I'm always going grey here, and it isn't. It's because of the light. Trust me, I'm not going grey. David, John, but like, yeah, something to do with, grey, the grey period. Someone's having their period, I don't know, but I'm always keeping an eye on you anyway. But yeah, someone's definitely burning, that's for sure, burning the midnight oil. So you're definitely dealing with like a Virgo placement somewhere as well, or a Life Path 9 somewhere. But yeah, I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling wanted, I'm like got my eye on you all the time. So it's a bit like, this is the High Priestess, right? So what it means to me is that this is the cat that lost the cream. So I have a piece on the side, it's Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. Okay, I like my cream on the side of it. Okay, so it's a mistress, right? Any of you ever really know that the Empress can also mean a mistress? So it means that I have a piece on the side. So mum's the word, right? I'll let you know when I'm out, right? When I'm not at home or whatever, I'll give you a secret password, and it might be like a secret eye shake. Do you know what I mean? Henry Patron. Henry. Someone uses Henry Hoover. Unless you're on heroin, it's also called Henry. Okay. Cuff, butt, dibble and grub. Anyway, so let's see. Sagittarius. Yeah, Hangman. So you got 3. You got 3 and 3. There's huge signs of possible third energies. And if you didn't know, if you're part of Patron, I give you a hell of a lot of descriptive energy. I'm not just telling you to join my Patron. But sometimes during Patron, not all of the time, if you're on the full access bundle, you obviously get to watch them all. So I read out also people's charts, names, show you the other people that are involved if you didn't know. Okay, so what you've got is 2 3s. So you've got Pisces. So you, them, and the other people are within your soul group have 3 energies: Life Path 3, Pisces, Moon, Sun, Rising, Jupiter. You know, so you've got this like, I'll let you know when I'm free, because I'm just hanging and chilling at the moment. So when I'm free, I'll let you know. Right? So it's like, oh, look, I really want to speak to you. I really want to talk to you. Can you let me know when you're free? Okay. So Heidi, I'm hearing Heidi Freer. I'm free, man, to do what I want, when I want. Selfish. That's the trouble with being a Pisces. Everybody sees you as selfish. I can do what I want when I want. Like, I'm the master of my own key. Okay. So, like, I can do what I like when I like, okay? I'm free whenever you are, and if I'm not, well, you'll soon know, because I'll say that I'm not free, okay? Some of you are trying to get out of prison, or somebody is free, trying to get free. Some of you think that you can break from your karma, and you're like, oh, we just need to cut the cord. No, you cannot break out of karmic patterns and cords, okay? So, like, I want to break free, I want to be free, I want to be able to do what I want to do. Be who I want to be. Well, you are. You are, Charlotte. You're always who you are all the time. You can't be anybody else. Okay, I'm also hearing I can't see anybody else at the moment because I'm seeing 2 of them. What is that? I'm seeing double. Seeing double trouble. I'm seeing it's trouble. It's going to be trouble. Let's see. Sagittarius. Some of you, you're not in a third party, but there's huge, big energies of Pisces. In my book, Pisces. Open water sign. Pisces itself. 3, Pisces. Okay. Why? Because it's 12. Right? So 12 obviously is 3. 3, Pisces. But then people will say this is Taurus, Gemini. Could be, but not how I see it at the moment. Okay. But like, because it's I, so I am picking up Gemini. Okay. But mainly around 3s and Pisces. Your mother could be a Gemini, okay? Yeah, your mother could be a Gemini here, is what I'm picking up for a lot of you, or you're like an auntie, but someone that's older. Someone that's older. The mother of a Pisces is a Gemini here. You have a child, and your child is a Pisces, but you are the mother of the Pisces, but you are a Gemini somewhere. Okay, in this, but there is third energies here. But for you guys that are not, this is just a relationship. Everything's going swimmingly, swimmingly, dear. Pip pip, everything's going swimmingly. Basil, is there? Some of you are putting basil. Boom, boom. Basil brush. Dave. Dave. You right there, Dave? What's going on? Be careful. Look, listen, Trigger. I've had this brush 25 years. It's had 19 new heads and 15 new handles. Well, fucking hell, Trigger. That's not the same brush, is it? Of course it is, Tyrone. Anyway, let's see. Show me the other person connected to Sagittarius, please. Show me the other person. So if you didn't know, this is also a laugh. Everybody takes things so fucking seriously, bruv. Especially people when they're heartbroken. You know, just man up a little bit. You know, it's not the end of the fucking world, is it? What am I talking like that for? Someone's like banging out a good shit, or they're like, oh my god, this person's so erotic, is what I'm picking up. Like they're like, oh. Unless they're having, oh man, Pisces. Okay, so y'all gonna have to follow all of my readings, all of them. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about giving me popularity. Okay, I do it because it's a calling, it's a job. I don't look at it as popularity. I don't give a fuck. I don't see anybody any different than me. Trust me, nobody. You can have 10 billion subscribers for all I care. You would still be a fucking human being. Okay, so for the people that like to bitch and moan and say whatever, I don't see anybody any different than myself. Okay. Numbers don't mean anything. It tells me cards. That's it. That's all I see in number. Doesn't matter shit. Okay, money, anything, doesn't matter. It's cooling, right? But definitely through some of the readings, I was picking up that someone was either one, having a strong shit, a big orgasm, but then also there was energy of someone giving birth to this little squiddly peep right here. There you go. Okay, because I'm hearing, oh, God, Jesus, when is that coming out? There it is. A newborn child. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Now, popular belief, okay, my girlfriend, okay, her brother, a long time ago, Pisces, okay, the baby that was born, called Cameron, was a Pisces. I predicted it over a year. Okay, the name, didn't realise what they were going to call it. I kept saying camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Meaning, what were they doing at that time? Having a scan on their stomach to realise that they were pregnant. Camera 1, camera 2, scan. Okay, we went over it. Fucking, if you didn't follow me, I was saying about like a scan and fucking helicopters, and we went into weed and everything else. And I think it was in your reading. Then we went into the body of evidence with the dog and Bailey and everything else, right? Anybody remember that? Sagittarius reading, okay. And then, so something to do with the rounds, where I was saying about a baby being born, it was right here, right now, right? So I guess the weight, 8 pound 8 ounces. Cameron, they ended up calling it Cameron. I said it was something about the boy, it was going to be born, and then I said, okay, it's going to be a boy, and it's going to be a water sign, and it was actually born on my birthday as well, and I predicted it over the whole year. Believe it or not. Okay, so what am I now predicting again? What goes around comes around. Another child is born in the soul group, in the family, Jedi. So it doesn't have to be yourselves, it could just be someone that you know. But I'm definitely picking up like this, oh my God, it's got to come out. Okay, so it's a baby. If it isn't, it's a shit. And if it isn't that, it's a little shit. And it's someone from Ireland. What would you say there for a little shit? You're right there, little shit. Which means that you could have children and they're just little shits. Or it's a little shit, which means you little shit, you're in it now. I hope they throw away the key. You should have talked to me more often than you did. But no, you had to go your own way. Have you broken any homes up lately? Just 5 minutes worm, Your Honour. 5 Sagittarius Taurus energies in your reading. Little shit. You're in it now. Right? Which means that you might have someone that could have their eye on a person in a relationship already. Okay? Don't blame the victim. Don't be a victim. We are not normal people. We are on twin flame soulmate journeys. Okay? Why do I say never blame another? Because when it happens to you, you will think, well, all this fucking time I was blaming loads of people throughout my journey of spiritual callings and everything else. Didn't realise that karma was actually going to throw that my way. And then it started to happen to me, and I started to think, oh fuck, I'm a part of something that I didn't think I would ever do. I am not in control of myself. Why is that? Because it's a preordained destiny. You think that you are in control of your own life? Who's the biggest narcissist of all? The person that's in what? Control of your life. So, what's control mean? Right? Who's in control of it? You? You'll think that you have free will. So if you think that you have free will and you have a metaphysical connection from outer space, is that free will? Did you ask for that? Did you ask to be punished in hell where we are? Did you ask to be brain scrubbed? Did you ask to go through all of this torment and shit that everybody goes through? Did you ask for that? You do not put spiritual connections or connections together. You are not in control of that. It's Cupid's arrow. It's an 8. It's an 8 of wands. Cupid's arrow. It strikes when you least expect. It's like a cobra. Okay. But like yeah, so anyway, for some of you this is a baby Jane that's probably born, okay, in the soul group, and if not, it's an orgasm. Okay, let's see. Or someone's struggling with it because they're kind of like, oh my god, I just want to squirt but I can't. Right? Because the Page of Swords is also thinking and watching. Okay, so it likes to be watched, likes to be heard doing things as well. Very sexual in nature, this reading, 100%. Okay, I like to just watch you doing it. I want to see you. I want to actually see. Oh, someone's saying that I actually want to see you. Ooh, Sagittarius. Oh, I want to see your ass. Go on, bend over. Let's see. Show me the other person connected to Sagittarius, please. Man, there's 2 people. Straight up. Straight up, don't tell me, do you really want to love? Straight up, no chaser. Well, I ain't chasing. That's why I ain't Jason. I ain't chasing Jason. I'm still going through that, Elijah. Yeah, like, I ain't chasing. He ain't lying. No, he ain't lying. He ain't chasing. Someone's chasing those, though. Right, unless you're chasing the dragon and you're a heroin addict. But like, yeah, dragon. Well, Year of the Dragon. I am a Year of the Dragon. But please do not mention that channel name, please. But like, yeah, I am Year of the Dragon, apparently. But, no, my name isn't Bruce Lee. But like, unless your name's Bruce and you're from Australia or your name's Lee. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely hearing, though, that someone is talking to one but hiding it from another. Okay, possible. Talking to one, hiding it to another. Please do not make me go over all these scenarios. Okay, I will. Friends, you're trying to talk to a friend but not talk to a friend. You're worried about your friend, okay, but someone's gonna have to reach out. Okay. Some of you got children and you're asking for them to look after your kids. Okay. Some of you this is clients, and some of you this is one person that is always keeping an eye on the phone, but this person's obsessed about Pisces. Equivalently, this reading is about people being obsessed about Pisces at the moment here. Okay, so you've got one person that may be keeping an eye out to see, because mum's the word. There you go, right? So the eye of the tiger. So it's involving a Leo or / Aquarius placement. Okay, one of these people could have. Or you could have that in your chart and you're keeping an eye on one as you're keeping an eye on another one, which means that you might have children. Okay, and you keep an eye on them all the time. I'm always listening out to see what they're doing. Okay. Show me the other person connected to Sagittarius, please. So there you go. See, Aries. So your partner could be an Aries. You could have children together. Okay, you could be running a business together. Some of you are spending a hell of a lot of time together, and some of you actually do live together here. But this could also be a grandparent and parent as well. But you've got the Emperor and the Empress, but on opposite sides, which means that if you're watching this as a couple, you're a couple. If you're watching this knowing that someone is with someone else, that means that you're divorced here, because it's on the other side. You have children with an X. Okay, that could be like a Pisces as well, okay, in your past, or life path 3, and then this would be an Aries and Scorpio, and you had children, but you got divorced at some point, and you just amicably get along with the children for the children's sake, okay? That's for some of you there, and if it isn't you, it could be your partner. Some of you have got parents that are actually divorced, and well, I mean, if you don't have parents, you don't have parents, because these could be grandparents, okay, grandfather and grandparent, but like it could be like, you know, you're a child that is like your parents are divorced, okay, and then also if you've got kids, they're in this reading, which means that you're in this reading, okay. So if you're watching this, cross-watching it and thinking, why do these messages relate, and I have any one of these two children and they have a 5 placement anywhere, you're in this reading as their mother or their father or their sibling, okay. That's how complex tarot really is. But to find out all the dynamics and everything else that goes along, I can't give you those until they come up. Okay. Show me the other one more card for the other person connected to Sagittarius, please. So the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there's the knot. Oh, someone's riding the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that they are connected karmically to another person, but they feel them all up in their chakras and auras. That's what I told you. Why is it that you go through codependent energy? What is it that you blame, that you forget, that you bypass? When you're a human, you blame a human. Where does the energy go? People think that the energy goes straight to the person, okay, and then it comes straight back to me, and you form blocks of your chakra, and it goes to their chakra, and I can't get through because they're blocked. Well, what is that? Well, okay, well, let me give you a little lesson. Okay, sorry to be condescending. One, what you miss is the energy of karma. The energy goes to Saturn, okay? Saturn is the one that dishes out karma. So everybody will start to believe in law of attraction or Laura, but they'll start to believe in, like, law of attraction, karmic justice, so on and so forth. I'm waiting to get my just desserts. I can't wait for this person to have ill will done to them. They really pissed me off. They fucking treated me shit. They abused me. They mentally abused me, physically abused me. But all of those thoughts and all of that vocabulary, where do you think that goes? It goes to the energy of the universe. That's why you pick up a number that say, give over all of your power to the universe. If you have any worries and stresses, give it over to spirit. But where it does go is to karma. Okay, and then what you will get is people that believe in doing loads of meditation and everything else, but meditation will not move a planet. So if you have a planet that is aligning around in your chart, when they co-conspire with another planet, it actually is supposed to form a block, because it has to work around the mechanism of metaphysics. Okay, so metaphysics will cause a natural block, and if you are naturally trying to open up a block, the block is there for a reason of you to learn something around the star signs, which is cardinal, okay, mutable, and then obviously fixed and stuff like that. Okay, cardinal, fixed, mutable. Okay, so when people do meditation, it is good and it does help, trust me, but meditation will not physically move that planet. A planet is there for a reason. A moon is there for a reason. It will give you energy, or it will take energy away from you, or make you feel really fucking angry and pissed off, because it will make you feel as if you need to purge, release, orgasm, get it out, vocabulary, get it out, not speak. The energy of metaphysics is more important to learn around numerology and number, okay, numerology and number, because it's how I read in code, right? So it will show you a shitload more that I wouldn't really want to batter your heads all in with your tarot reading, but yeah, it really will, because it aligns up with certain things within time. Time changes and so does numbers. Okay, so your life path number, like I said in the other one, if mine is 7, at the beginning of the half of my life, I was a chaser all of the time. Okay, then when I started to hit like 30 and onwards slightly more, I started to feel that energy of where, okay, I've built all up of my business during this year, okay, these years, okay, and I'm starting to learn to now save, work, educate, go forward and run my own business, run, 7 of Swords, run my own path, do my own thing, and become very stable in not being where I'm chasing things down, I'm letting it come towards me, which means jobs, money, people, success, whatever it is around fucking, if you call it success of YouTube. But do you see, it all comes to me, okay, because I go that way. through my life path number, I understand the energy of how it makes me feel, of where when you don't chase things, it chases you. Chases the dragon, okay, chases its tail, okay, so year of the dragon, okay, so it comes towards you. You don't chase things, okay, when you do, what you are is feminine, and you have this connection with this person that's driving you fucking crazy and nuts, because you find yourself, or the other person, I don't know who this is, but they find themselves always having to give the energy to, what? The masculine energy. You know, the masculine energy. Everyone will say, you know, the feminine energy, and this is the truth for a lot of you guys if you're not bored, when you become masculine and you become stable, you have an even flow of not knowing whether you're actually feminine or masculine, because I have a different way of turning it on and off. Okay, because of the fixed energy of me now, okay, going and not chasing and, you know, not falling for the okie doke and all that sort of stuff, okay, your feelings and your emotions and your mind become very strong and independent for oneself. So you become a selfish, okay? So you start to go towards the energy of Pisces, right? But you become very selfish because you put yourself first before anybody else. But what you also do learn through that of being feminine is that you know also when to be feminine, okay? So they'll say that a feminine energy is the receiver of everything that kind of comes of gift and everything else, but it's also given to the masculine. So when you're an individual person itself, you can be the receiver of gift, okay, but you can also be the giver, and then what you'll learn is around balance, okay. So you'll learn that when you're going through these, when you really do start to become stable in your life, trust me, you will kind of know, it'll feel different around feminine and masculine, not the other person, yourself, because you'll be stable, okay. So attraction, or law of attraction, or whatever it is that you want to believe in, attraction is one that doesn't try hard, okay, that doesn't try so hard to get people's attention. They just absorb the energy of attention within themselves, and they know it, but it doesn't happen like, oh, I need to do that then. No, because it probably won't happen. It happens within time of when it's meant to. It depends on your number. It doesn't matter on the person, it matters on the number, because it's the attraction of 7 for me, okay. So, do you know what I'm saying? Any of you guys like bored or whatever? But oh, trust me, when it comes to what the education of the Akashic records, not reading from things from a fucking book and all of that stuff like that I never learnt from, tells me so much more. Okay, emotional intelligence, Gemini Moon and Mars. Anyway, so orgasms as well. Oh God, I can't stop this thinking about this person. I'm riding the wheel of fortune. Okay, so I'm fortunate enough, but not fortunate enough, which means not Pisces. Frayed so, frayed not, frayed so, frayed so. Not. Does he love me? Does she love me? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Is he with her? Is he with them? Is he with her? Is he with them? When is he with her? When is he with them? When is he with her? When is she with them? When is she with them? When is she with them not? The one-man scenario. Okay, so that's what you've got so far, Scott, okay, and or someone from Scotland. That's just messing around. If you want me to look deeper into your readings and clarify them and look for thoughts and feelings as well of both energies of relationship and also metaphysical, you will have to join the full access bundle, and this is what also helps me do this. Okay, so if you join Patreon, you obviously get shitloads of stuff, but it's only the full access bundle at the moment. I'm going to try to go live also very soon to give you guys a load of free readings, or just answer some questions that you may have and actually say hello and talk to you guys in the chat there. Okay, but that'll be soon, so make sure you hit the bell, ring the bell. Okay, yeah, so thanks very much, guys. If you want to join, all links are provided below, and also personal readings and everything else. Angel Radio, y'all know how we do it. Okay, alright guys, thanks very much, and see you later.